It's your first time traveling to Canada, or if it's your first time entering a place just like me, and you have toddler, you have children you're going with, you don't want to make this mistake. Guys, welcome to my channel. And if it's your first time here, thank you for checking us out. And if you are a returning subscriber, I love you guys. Thank you for always watching my videos. Thank you for supporting your girl. I really appreciate what they're doing. And today I am here to tell you the 7 mistakes you should not make while traveling to Canada or while relocating abroad. But one thing is, you don't need Naira. You don't need to carry a lot of cash when you're traveling. You don't need to go with a lot of cash, because really you don't need them. The only reason why you use the cash is when you want to wrap your traveling bag. You need to pay some money to wrap your traveling bag and all. And after that, you don't need Naira. Then I think the only reason which I don't advise that you need Naira at Nigeria airport is if you want to tip those staffs that will be disturbing you, or I don't want you to leave as early as possible, which me I didn't advise you tipping. But that's another reason why you can hold cash. But really, you don't need to take too much cash, because at the end of the day, once you leave Nigeria airport, the cash become useless. And when you get to other airports, you can use your ATM to buy stuffs, food and everything that you need at the airport while waiting for your next flight. Number 2, don't forget to book your seat while booking your ticket. So in my own case, when we book our tickets, we told them we indicate that we have a toddler and we have a baby. I think the first flight we took from Nigeria, we indicated that we have baby and we need a bassinet. So in that one, they gave us bassinet on the first flight that we took, and that was from Nigeria to Addis Ababa. So from Addis Ababa to Toronto, which was the longest flight, almost 10 hours. Firstly, me and my husband was not sitting together, though he was sitting on the next row beside us. We're not sitting together. Me and my toddler was sitting together. So my toddler was in the middle. I was at the edge of that row. Then a lady was beside the window, and my daughter really dealt with this lady because she was just all over and all. Secondly, when we were booking our tickets, we could not get seats for the front part where there's always bassinet. So we did not indicate that we need a bassinet. So imagine your baby, imagine you carrying a baby for 10 hours. Oh yes, 10 hours, because my baby was not even making it easy for me at all. Even when my husband was trying to help me carry this child, anytime I tried to give this child to my husband, my baby would just be crying. He just wants me alone to carry the baby. So you need to think about, okay, when I'm booking my tickets, I need to indicate I have a baby, I need the bassinet. And again, when you're booking, make sure that you and your husband and your children are on the same row. So it's going to be easy for you guys. Maybe when the children want to use themselves, when you want to go up and down. I use Ethiopia airline, so we have to stop at Addis Ababa, and from Addis Ababa to Toronto was the longest flight ever. So imagine the stress, the children want to play on the plane, want to move around, and imagine you're not with your family, you're with somebody else, so you always disturb them and all. And wear something that is comfortable. You don't need to wear jean. I didn't even advise jean. Maybe all those joggers, something that will be easy, something that like all those lounge wear, something that you'll be comfortable in. You don't need to wear something too thick or something too tight. You don't even need to wear shoes, sneakers. Just look for all those cross, something simple, and then maybe you can put on your socks. Some of us that we don't like cold, you need a jacket, you need your sweater, you need your cardigan rather. So don't forget, just dress comfortable, don't do too much. And see, I made a mistake when I was making my hair. I make a very long braid, and sitting down on the plane, standing up, I have to sit down my braid sometimes. So please, even when you're making hair, try to make hair that is not going to be too long, so everything will be easy. Because if you have toddler or if you have children, it's not going to be easy on the plane. So imagine you wearing something tight. Imagine you wearing something that is not comfortable. Even for the children, make sure that your children are wearing something that is comfortable, not something that will make them itchy or make them uncomfortable. Children can be funny at times, so let them wear something simple, and at the same time you can even still put some extra clothes in their luggage, maybe with their school bag and all. If you're going, you need a stroller. You need a stroller if you have a baby, if you have a toddler. And if you don't want to use a stroller, you can get a wrapper that you use to back your baby or your toddler when you're moving around. Don't make mistakes of buying the stroller you can't fold. There's some stroller you can fold that will look like, by the time you fold them, they will look smaller. In my own case, I make a mistake. I bought stroller. Yes, I needed the stroller. I bought the stroller. The stroller was too big. So they told me they can't allow me to bring it on the plane. So I have to check it with my luggage in. I have to put it with my other luggage. So I could not use the stroller, and I didn't take extra wrapper. So it wasn't so easy for me because I have to back my baby with my cardigan, and it was not really comfortable, with other loads. So if you're getting a stroller, get a stroller that is good for plane, that you can fold very well. And if you can't get a stroller, don't forget to hold your wrapper that you used to back your baby. It will be, once the baby's at the back, it will be easy for you to take those loads and take care of your other toddlers or the other children. Fifth one is that you don't need to carry all your hand luggage. You can ask your airline if they will allow you guys to check in your hand luggage, so it will be easy for you to move around with your kids. When you have a lot of loads and your kids together, it's not going to be easy moving around. So please ask your airline if you can check in your hand luggage, and if you can check in, please try to check in your hand luggage. Just take a little bag, maybe your children's school bag, and maybe a little bus for your other stuff that you need on the airline. So please do not carry a lot of luggage. Check in your luggage if your airline allows that. Number 6, don't forget to pack snacks. I thank God beg you. Don't forget to pack snacks. Some of us, we can't eat those food they are serving on the plane. We can't eat it, like me, I can't. But if you don't mind, fine. But because of your children, they might not be able to eat those food too. Please pack snacks that will be enough for you guys. Maybe that will be enough for 10 hours. Kids, they want to eat something, they want to chew something. So you can't just rely on the food they serve on the plane. I remember when we were on the plane and the air hostess just came and was like, beef or chicken? And me, I thought it was normal chicken, normal beef, and I said chicken. And this girl brought this food. I was like, who's this? So throughout the plane, thank God I brought chin chin and some biscuits, some snacks to the plane. So that was what I was eating. That was what I could eat. And the bread they served, I could eat the bread. Then I was just taking juice. I was just taking juice and water. So you don't want to make that kind of mistake. Please pack snacks. It's very important. Especially for your kids, it's very important. Please don't suffer them. Don't make them hungry. On the plane for almost 17 to 20 hours and you don't have good food to eat. If you can even manage, the children might not be able to cope. And don't forget to pack your baby's food. If you have a baby, don't forget to pack your baby's milk, label it, whatever the baby needs. Please don't forget to pack it, the pampers, the wipes. Please pack it. It's very important. Don't forget it. And number 7, which is the last mistake you should not make, don't forget to take medication. Maybe vitamin C, paracetamol, something that that your children, especially the children that get tired, the children that get fever when traveling and all. Please don't forget to take medication. You don't need to pack the bags. If you need to pack, when you're packing your Canada load, automatically you pack some medications in your bus. But the little one they need is the plane. Please don't forget to pack it. Even for yourself, you might need something to use to calm your nerves. So don't forget to pack medication. Don't make that mistake, please. Don't forget. And that is it for today. I hope you learn one thing or the other. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. Thank you. Bye.